Hello everyone and welcome back to Panzer Corps, here with the 8th mission for Grand Campaign 40. This is a special bonus mission that you get after getting a decisive victory either at Calais or I believe the French path is Abbeville. I don't know how it's called. Is it Le Havre? No. I don't know what the French one is called. But if you get a victory in the previous mission, so there's this branching where you can choose to go either for the British or for the French. Those are in total 3 missions. After that branching, and if you get a decisive victory in the last one of them, you get to go to Dunkirk. And that's a special bonus mission. For getting the decisive. Herr General, sir, we have not re-established contact with High Command, but our scouts have detected the British Expeditionary Force has begun a general evacuation of the continent. Your senior officers have convened and they believe the best way to stop the Allies is by destroying as many evacuation units as possible. Our reports have cited numerous trains, transport ships, and even destroyers being used for this purpose, so you should consider these targets to be your primary objective. There are additional reports that the Dunkirk pocket itself has an extremely well-defended perimeter, and you are thus advised to avoid direct conflict with the forces between the Canal de Fourne and Bourbourg. Lastly, only a skeletal garrison has been spotted defending Grand Fort Philippe. So if you capture it, you'll be able to turn the guns against any evacuation vessels in range. Any available naval and air units have been diverted to assist your forces to this end, but they will not arrive for at least several hours. Victory here will strand hundreds of thousands of Allied troops on the continent and force them to surrender to you. Good luck, sir. Well, thanks. Let's go for the deployment screen. Yeah, so going back to the decisive victory is at least 17, and for a marginal is 6. So we actually have to count the transports, destroyers, and trains, because I don't want to end the battle immediately. Let's just go to our costly repairs. So Dornier 17Z, regular replacements, fighters, also regular replacements, luckily. Even on these guys, they got up to 241, but I think they can easily reach 2 stars here. I'm not too worried. You remain above 2 stars, so nice. Yeah, you guys need elites for sure, so that at least they'll almost get to 2 stars. Didn't get to use this, I believe, even once. 0 experience. Yeah. Elites it is, and okay, regulars. So this is okay. I can leave these guys actually with regulars. Because they have this general, I believe they'll be able to work it out and get to 2 stars anyway. Okay, you can get regulars, and you unfortunately need elites, and that's a big hit. 80 prestige there. Sure, I can give you regulars. They're at 199, so any attack will get them back up to 2 stars. I will have to switch up my units to make sure that, you know, I have the right heroes at the right units. I don't necessarily need a spotting on a pioneer, but I would need it on a Kratschützen, for example. Then it would be pretty useful. So I'm gonna probably switch those around, but I'll have to see how I'm gonna do that. You can get regulars, luckily. I'm trying to avoid the nasty wounds, which is these last 2. Can't I do like half? Or I give half elites, half non-elites? Yeah, alright. Like I said, it was gonna be really costly because I really messed up in the previous mission. Luckily, we're doing okay in prestige though, so Not gonna complain about that. Let's talk tactics during this mission. So, for this mission, we have to be careful not to go over the limit of destroying 17 evacuation transports, destroyers, or trains. So I'm going to be very careful on this one. Yeah, so I'll be deploying the 7th Panzer Division once again for this one. I might not need that much armor. We'll see though. What I'll do though is I'll split up my forces once again into 2 groups. So, as the mission states, we kind of need to take Grand Fort Philippe, which is over here, and the amount of territory that I need to take here is rather small. So I'm going to use only a small amount of force in order to go and take that. Whereas I'm going to use a much bigger force over in here, because they need to move all the way up over to the Victory X of Newport. Now we don't need to take it for the decisive, but I'm going for as many flags as possible before we get the decisive so we can get maximum prestige out of this one. Yeah, so bigger force here, smaller force here. What I'll do is, I guess I'll deploy 3 artillery on this one and then 1 on this side, but also deploy Oladier on this side. So we should be fine then. Let's take a look at that deployment, because I guess, yes, Oladier. So already I can probably take this here first city, but then I do need to plan accordingly. As usual. Artillery of the 78th. I get to deploy that here. So then what I'll do is I am going to place the Grenadiers here so that they can protect my flank from enemies crossing the river on this side. Because I think the enemy might still attack across the river here, maybe here or here, and then here. But we're going to make our own river crossing here so we can head up north, but they might actually attack us either here, or on this side, and I do want to be protected. Especially in the beginning, like if we can, for example, scout this out and scout this out, maybe here, but I expect anti-aircraft defenses around this area potentially. Then we can know whether it's secure and then move our forces up whenever we know it's safe. It only takes 1 turn to scout it out, so I think I'd rather take that safety over anything. So yeah, you're going here. These guys will need to go up. Then I need a unit to attack. And that's where Oladier most likely comes in. Although if I can push these guys back. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, we'll see. Let's deploy the recon here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that could also be an option, moving the recon here and then moving it back. It's a bit more tricky. Well, it will be protected by the artillery though. I have to see whether that's gonna be a thing here. So in this mission though, I am going to deploy the full complement of fighters, because I think that for the evacuation of Dunkirk, the enemy is more likely to put up more air pressure to gain air superiority and get the troops out. I'd wager that is what historically might have happened. I think so, at least. Like, it makes sense to me that they would want to try and get air superiority here so I can't bomb their evacuation units. Whereas on a map like the previous one, it does not really matter for the AI whether they have air superiority or not, because they're dug in and entrenched, supposedly, anyway. But it's much more important here since they're trying to get out, you know, and they can't get that interference from my bombers. Yeah, well, let's also place on infantry. Actually, let's go first for the initiative Panzer 38TA. because I'm gonna place Heinz Rondorf on this side. And I guess I'm gonna go for indeed another infantry. So placing this here would make 1, 2, 3, 4. There we kind of jammed. Nah. This infantry isn't gonna attack anyway, so this is probably better. Actually, no, let's deploy the Pioneer Battalion. They have extra spotting. Well, perfect. So they can take care of that fort, although Oladier will probably do fine already. I might place another infantry there. I'm gonna think about that. What I am gonna place over up here though is one of my strategic bombers. Because I already have one here, and then I kind of have one at both sides. Yeah, that should work out, I think. Definitely going for at least one bomber. So I want to try and make the river crossing over up here. So what I'm gonna need to do then is place one artillery here so it can get on there. Then I'll put the grenadiers so they can go up. Then Heinz Rondorf, I will place him here so he can move up in here. And I already have a good protection out there. Let's see, that's spotting infantry. Can then use to scout out this area too. If I just place it here, it can move there, so that's good. And then this artillery. If I move up here is 1, 2, 3, I can pretty much shell anything that's up here. If I move you here is 1, 2, 3, yeah. So then I can also easily block off this side together with the Panzer Jaeger. Although, let's do that here so that even if I move here, I can still shell everything there. And then if there's something coming from here, it moves on along the bridge. And on this side, if something moves along here, they're going to run into the infantry. Also backed up by artillery. So either way should be effective then. The 25th, I guess here now. Definitely, let's overstrength these by 1. I'm gonna place them over here, so then what I can do is move them up here, and then if there are some tanks that are coming along here, I can actually attack them the next turn on the river from the river hex, and that should probably still be a good shot. Get the Sturmpanzer out there. Alright, so what do I need to deploy still? 2 infantry, at least. Let's deploy 1 on this side. And 1... yeah, either here or here is debatable. I think it probably doesn't matter. Already deployed my recon. Did I deploy the right one? No, I deployed the wrong one. Two left. I guess I'm gonna go for the long range bomber on this one. I have very little airfields, so staying out in the air is maybe better. Let's actually deploy you out here, and then an extra bomber over on this side. So then I should be good to go. Not really necessary to take an extra Panzer Jaeger, probably. Nah, I'll be fine. Alright, let's get started here. Alright, so we found one evacuation transport. I'm actually not that inclined to attack the evacuation transports by sea yet that much, because I don't want to get into a position where I accidentally destroy too many, and depending on the time I might or might not actually go faster or slower with that. Alright, so they have an artillery, I guess. I can probably shell that to 4, okay. Okay, so I can push these guys, or and I'll push them in here then. Much rather destroy it, but I'm a bit afraid of using or getting my my tank out there. So no, what I can do, move you in here and attack. Force them back. Then Oladir comes in here. Attacks the artillery, so it will repair on the next turn. One, two, three, four. Well, let's wait a bit. Maybe I can get juicy targets for the enemy. Right, over here I did have an infantry for scouting, as I said, before doing anything rash. Okay, so there's nothing, at least up in the immediate vicinity. But I should... Let's see, it's down to 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. If it goes in here, I'd be in trouble. Oh no, I'm gonna move these guys up, so I'll be fine. Okay, so what I can do here is provide the AI with a very juicy target to attack. So they can only see this, so then they're likely to go in there and attack if they have something available. And meanwhile, I can probably bomb these guys pretty safely anyhow, because with fighter backup, I'm not gonna overdo it, because if they have anti-aircraft in this area, I'd like to stay away. Anyway, I don't want to overcommit there, so this should already be good, and I'll leave these guys standing there for at least one turn. Yeah. Okay, if I destroy this, they shouldn't be able to see the artillery. Come on, really? What are the odds? Well, that sucks. I can only hope that they won't bomb there then, like... There's not much I can do but hope at that point. Oh, I need the N button. It's gonna be a juicy, juicy ambush. Bye-bye. Perfect. Okay. Okay, weather not so perfect, but I'll manage. I'll manage. So again, I'm probably in a good position to... I'll push them in here. But yeah, I can't destroy it like this, so I'll just attack. One, two, three, four, five. So let's see if after this I can still move for 3 hexes. Okay, so only 2 hexes. So moving in here and stopping, either getting into its zone of control or something else, does soak up 1 movement. And it's probably the zone of control. Well, I tried finishing it off. I mean, I'm throwing everything I got at it, but it's not working very well so far. Not moving in there like that. So just moving up 1 hex. I think with that fighter, at least out of the picture for now, bombing is okay. And let's start softening their defenses. I'm a bit bummed out by the weather. But nothing I can't handle. I'd actually much rather attack the Somua, because this guy is rather weak. I might be able to push it in here. Actually, if I attack, yeah, I'm gonna push it into that hex. So shell out there. Reasonable suppression. Is this a good attack? Supposedly. I'd rather keep my artillery too. Okay, nice. Good attack. Might be able to lure them. No, I won't be able to lure them into an ambush. Not necessarily. Let's just see what happens here first. Not too much. This pushes him out there. Question is, what happens afterwards? Because destroying it afterwards is not going to be that easy. Well, I'm gonna have to attack anyhow. Okay, this is a tad risky, but well worth it if I get to destroy the Somua. 5, 1, 5. So you have 6, 1. Yeah, this is good. Even if they would be able to see it, there's no way they're going to get into this hex, so this is actually a fine defense. They didn't move, which I thought was a bit surprising. Well, they cannot see anything here now. So let's go down. I'll gladly spend some prestige to give these guys a bit of experience here. Okay. That should help a lot. Yeah, 58. That doesn't mean I can destroy these guys, but... do I have anything available here? No. So they will repair. Oh, I'm actually gonna get right next to that unit, so I can actually destroy it probably on the next turn. Like, it's in a bad hex, so what I can do is push these guys forward, attack, and then protect myself again. I'm just looking for some experience on this Panzerjäger. I mean, that's my primary reason for doing that. Let's actually avoid that thing for now. Alright, this. I could either attack already, but I'd rather keep my protection. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a pretty juicy target. So if they're gonna bomb, they're probably gonna bomb the artillery. So I'll move you back 1 hex, and then they should be good to go. It's probably the highest priority target they would have. Okay, another tank and repairs. Oh, you cannot move in there. That is pretty sad, actually. I kinda expected they would be able to. One problem here, though, is that this artillery is gonna be a bit of an issue unless I'm actually able to destroy it. That's unbelievable. This artillery is invulnerable. Come on. I mean, this sounds sucky, but like, I would like it for you to die. Alright, very nice. Move you up. Not so sure about, well, 4 movement. 1, 2, like, I don't think, well, they should not be able to get in here anyway, because 4 movement does not help there, so that should be fine. I'll keep attacking the Matilda. Just pull you back so you don't need any fighter escort, and okay, definitely need to do this. Probably still not good enough. Let's see though. I guess it would be. Oh. If I cannot push them back, then I'd probably be in trouble. Well, let's just go. Let's see here. That's a poor performance. Very unfortunate indeed. There we go. They might attack here now, and then I might be in trouble, but there's nothing I can do there. I took the risk trying to defeat these guys quickly, and guess it didn't get me the result that I was looking for. The anti-aircraft gun has been doing overwork against these weak French tanks. My problem here is that these guys probably will not... yeah, let's just go here. Attack. Ah, well, that's the same effect. Okay, that one is down, so got rid of that counteroffensive. So I guess it's bombing time? This isn't seen, so there's no worry there. And let's actually bomb here though. Can already finish these guys off. There we go. That should also limit their visuals. I mean, they can still see this part of Großdeutschland, but not too shabby. Now, the only thing they might try to pull here is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess blocking them here should already be good. They can't go through the swamp, so that's not really an issue either. No need for the artillery here, so let's move you up. Bomber starts softening up their defenses. You're still going around. The reason why I'm doing this is I can't really attack them. If I damage them, this guy will be seen and then he will be at, you know, they will take 6 damage, but, well, who cares? Right? And then they will probably destroy the submarine, so I'm not looking for any engagements or anything there. What can they see? They can see plenty here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then they would bomb here, but that's not too costly. I guess they can see this too. So it just becomes a choice what unit they might go for if they have a bomber. Oh, huh? How did they see it anyway? That's weird. They have a visual of 1. Oh, what, a fighter or something? How are they seeing that? Well, if there's a unit that spawns there, then it might spawn off of the map, and they might have seen it from there, or something. That's a bit weird, but if it moved towards the land, then it's surely out there. Either way, the weather is good, and they didn't attack. So you don't hear me complaining. Does mean I need to be a bit careful. Yeah, exactly. So we know there's something here and here, which I'll gladly bomb. So if there was some kind of fight around here, I should be able, if I can't finish off this, and I might not be able to, let's move you here. And the reason for that is that they can see it and they can see it too. But if I then put a fighter in here, they will never be able to see the fighter, and the enemy bomber or fighter might go for this auxiliary and get snared. I think it's a pretty reasonable assumption that that's what's going to happen. These guys are invisible right now, so I'm fine. 1-6, huh? Kinda don't want to wait for... Yeah, let's just deal with this here first. It's a bit easier. Man, that sucks. What I kinda need to do here then is push these guys back and hope that I can make them surrender on the next turn. Had I done more damage, that it might have been a bit more feasible what I'm doing. I also don't really like... Yeah, let's move like this, because these guys might be able to move 1, 2, 3, 4 and then attack my artillery from this side. Actually, can I still move back then? No, not this time. I messed it up because I could have destroyed that already. Now, I did not destroy any trains or anything, right? No, not yet. Well, let's try this again, though. Yeah. This time with less entrenchments. And guess you in here, so we're ready for an assault on that thing on the next turn. One, two, three. Yeah, let's actually wait one more turn. Okay. So I guess I'm also gonna go after this here destroyer. I can't do a whole lot against it though. They can't reach it. It's kind of unfortunate. See, I don't want to get too crazy on my movement here because I do have plenty of time. So there's no real reason for me to overdo it. Now they are already blocking this path, so I might just as well move you up 1 hex. Okay. So they went up there, huh? Okay, not bad for me. So that's down to 9. How's its fuel? 34. So the fuel's, I guess, good enough for them. Very nice. Shame they didn't fall for that one. But nothing I can do. Right, so with that done, let's do this. The thing is that this will take it to 2, then to 1, but I don't want to push them out, just want to destroy them really. And preferably get in there with another unit, because they can still get in here otherwise. But I don't think I have too much choice here than to do it like this for now. I could have kept it alive as well, technically, and then just kind of like hope that nothing would happen, which could have been a thing, but well, no use worrying about it now. Either way, there's a 1 strength destroyer out here, which does need to go. So that's going to be the first one. And like I said, I'm keeping in my notes here the amount of units that I've destroyed. So I can't really bomb anything around that. Let's see here. Light cruiser, eh? Well, I don't like light cruisers. That's 2. Let's keep you away from there, and you as well, so they can still see this one, but yeah, let's attack. No. Just leave you here. They're probably gonna go after this bomber now. Right, so it's surrender time. Finish off those. Hello, Matilda. How suppressed are you? 10 out of 10. I am exceptionally pleased at this prospect. So please give me all your prestige. Thanks. I needed that. So, yeah, I can not make these guys surrender because they're blocking there. How are my combat odds? Great, he's not particularly outperforming himself. Not in the slightest. Still, if I push it onto this hex, I can still destroy it probably with the fighter. Nope, it's not gonna happen this time. Oh well, I should put at least like you back so they can't really cross except with those guys, but now that they're weakened, not that big of a deal anymore. Yeah, alright. There we go. Kinda necessary, I think. Oh, no. Let's protect the bomber as well. Let's not make any silly mistakes now. And then the turn. Good. Oh, wow. Luckily it didn't do too much, but that would have been pretty sucky. Well, I needed to destroy that, there's no doubt about that. But I did destroy that train. Did I count it? This is the problem with this mission. I already lost count at 2 or 3. I already lost count. I think I'm at 3. I destroyed something here. Yeah, I destroyed one of the transports here. One destroyer. And this here train. I'm at 3, not at 2. I'm at 3. I should keep counting. Well, because I'm already making silly mistakes of counting, which is pretty bad. Okay. Bunker time. Or not. Still have another shot at it. So there's no worry. You should get fuel and ammo though. Didn't get the full batch because of that stupid thing. Well, I guess I should have moved it down then. Right, well, finish that off. Take that. One, two, three, four. Yeah, definitely gonna cover my bases. But we know there's nothing down here, so they can just keep being there nice and smooth. While we get these guys as back up there, yeah. Now, the one thing that's a problem though is that I have these guys now which are technically not visible yet, but they might become visible. Like it's a pretty precarious situation for them. Well, nothing I can do for now. This worked out perfectly though. I don't need no bomber here. I probably get to the... yeah, just shell it once. And I'll be good to go. Yeah. Or not. Don't tell me I just messed that up, but I did. I didn't have fighter support. Let's see though, because you have you cost 226. Yeah, they're definitely going after these guys then. There's no way they're not going after those guys. I mean, I can pray, but I done messed that up. Alright, I think they don't count, but just in case, I'm gonna just add this one on the side and like act as if it does count. That's 4. So if I'm lucky, they might just go for these. So might also just try my luck with them. His +1 defense is better than them going after my bomber. I'm gonna make damn sure that my anti-aircraft is close enough though. So there is that infantry, which cannot see me like this at least. I don't even remember whether I destroyed that tank there or not. Because if I did not... Yeah, then... I'd be in trouble otherwise. Let's finish this off. And that's another train, so that's 5 now. That's not even a third. They're saying about a third, but it's not a third. Yeah, let's already go for a little bit. So... Right, well, besides the bomber there, that's a bit messed up. Hey, look guys. It's a weak bomber that you get to target and maybe destroy. Real good deal. You know you want to. 2 for the price of 1. So it wasn't destroyed indeed. Good, because now it's lured out here. Only shame. Oof. Okay, good, good. Oh wow, that went excellent. They didn't go for my bomber. What did they do? Where did they go? I did see something out here. They went up here. Why would they do that? well, no use complaining. Better get down on my knees because that was crazy lucky. Let's try the destroyers here first. I mean, I'm not gonna... I might even bomb like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but yeah, they can still see it from the other side. Never mind. A little bit of a throat problem there. Alright, this time I'm ready to back him up. Down to 1 strength. And... is this really that good? Yes, it is. So definitely shelling you. And since these are at 1 strength, they're not gonna attack. These guys cannot reach this. Okay, go out. Finish you off. Going in here makes it invisible. Finish off the Matilda. No unit can reach this. All right. Great. And what I can do now, and hopefully this will work this time. Shell them. Hey, Mr. Fighter. It's a juicy target. Let's try it. Alright, we're already pretty high on the count here, but yeah, we're already at 5. Right, that's only cross. Yeah, I'll be fine there. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send these guys over to this side and then support over here, although that's also not too necessary. Let's just destroy the bombers or destroyers, and they can actually counterattack though. Okay. I'm not gonna push my luck, obviously. Oh wow, two Anti-air defense. That's impressive. I want to move you here, and the next turn I can cross pretty safely. Yeah, not gonna run too much of a risk. I want this mission to be nice and clean. Okay, that's gonna be 6. I think. I don't think I counted this, so it might be 7. I have to act as if I'm at 7. Just to make sure. Oh wow, another one, huh? And these guys didn't attack. That's some very weird behavior. Alright, I'm calling it 8. Even though it might be 7, as I stated before. Let's count. So you have 13 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So they would be able to reach that. Definitely going at it with the fighter then, and not with the fighter bomber. Which then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Very nice. Should be doable. No, of course not. Well, you couldn't have made a better target than Oladir now. That's great. Going wrong at a critical moment. So I guess moving it here then, maybe they're gonna go after the target there. It's just gonna have to keep trying. Alright, let's keep you out of sight. So now that they're down to 2, they're always going to go back to 3 anyway. So there's no reason for me to have these visible. Not at all. Okay. That's not necessary. But I would like to finish off these guys, so as long as I have fighter support, I'm gonna try and finish them off. It's kind of the last hex that these guys need to take here anyhow. So maybe I can already get a hit in with some... yeah. At least there are 2 stars now. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, they have a vision of 2, so... don't you try this one out? And otherwise, there's always this juicy target that they might go after. Alright, this blocks them from crossing the river with anything. And that is supposedly 9. So then this is already 10 and this is already 11. So that's exactly the reason why I want to not overdo this. This is good for fighter protection. Don't see them coming from up here. So definitely adding or moving you up. And this is also good for fighter protection. What do I have left? Alright, might just as well make that visible too. Okay, that works. I remain extremely afraid of this Spitfire, and it continues to do nothing. Which is very peculiar. Wow. Luckily, the damage is free, but these guys are real killers. They didn't even get a plus dice roll. They have very high initiative, so... enemy Air Force, definitely something to be afraid of right now. And they're definitely no slouch. Luckily, though, this didn't account to anything. And I'll keep attacking this. Right, I can do that. If these guys are all the way up here, there's no way they're gonna get down here. Only 2. Alright. You need fuel and ammo, though. So... a bit of a pickle still. Still plenty of free targets, Spitfire. You only have to reach out. Are they fully suppressed? 8-7, huh? You would say these outs were good, but I'm not too sure. And since I'm pretty good on schedule, I think I can take the time just to secure that, just in case. No need to rush things here and take more damage, although I will attack here. Practically a free attack. They have 16 ammo. But I have to be careful. So that's silly. They have anti-aircraft guns there. Why would I do this? Well, let's hope I don't take too much damage. I know that's empty. So I could just move here. Yeah. This sets me up for an attack on the next turn. Well, like I said, let's hope the bomber doesn't get too much damage. And at this rate, I might just as well present it with these, in the hopes that it goes for that. I mean, why not? It's a good deal. Been saying that throughout this entire mission. But I don't think it's that good of a deal for the AI. If I'm honest. I'm gonna keep this at 3. And I'll destroy this train for now because I can. Well, I want to keep it alive so they can't buy units there at the very least. And I can make some surrenders potentially. So I do have to be careful. Alright, let's attack. Ah, they still went for it. Shame. But predictable. Alright, so if I... I just move in here and hope that it doesn't push him back. Then I use the auxiliary bomber to suppress it. Destroy it. And now I can bomb here at leisure. Ah. Excellent. And because this guy is so far away, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I don't even have to worry that much about enemy fighters. Let's take a peek here. They do have another tank though, so it's good to be careful. Try not to get seen here. And yeah, for example with this, okay, I can move back here. So push the train probably, no. That's a shame, but I'd rather remain at 9 than do anything crazy. I don't want to go to 10 destruction. What I will do probably is bomb you. Alright. I do need to hurry for a bit here because I don't have that many turns left. So let's make sure I get the cross. And go up here like this. So at that point, looking pretty decent. Start digging out them. All right. That's 10. $11. At this point, they cannot even see these. Okay. I guess that was a good move by the AI, maybe. So I don't know why these guys moved. Alright, well, let's focus on the char. Enemy units have been suffering major damage here though at the hands of my air forces. But they are very numerous and I have 1 artillery. And that does make it actually pretty tough to attack anyhow. Especially here still because they're not really in position properly. So then any enemy can come out and attack me, though I think, especially because we have so much time, I can really take my time into attacking these guys and just overall keeping me somewhat safe. So these guys can come down and attack, but that doesn't concern me too much. So then, even if something were to happen... Ooh. It'd still be relatively fine here. No, even now I don't want to move Oladir in there, although it's very tempting, but I really should not. That is really unnecessary risk-taking for no reason. I'm even going so far as to move you back a hex, so that if they go here, they cannot attack my infantry, but only the tank. Yeah. Definitely moving up right now. Still offering them a free bomber to attack. I'm here, guys. So the Matilda can already not go down because it's blocked by the tank. So I am actually okay attacking here with the infantry. Well, unless the rolls aren't good, but that's something different. Like, there's hardly anything I can do there at that point. No, there... Yeah, let's move you in here so I can actually give you fuel and ammo. And move these guys in here so they can destroy this on the next turn. I'm already at 11. So I'm actually gonna wait here. Because this is 12, 13, probably. I'm actually a bit afraid something might happen here. Move down 1, 2. Yeah, no way. That's 12. Finally, it's going after the bomber. Sweet. This Hotchkiss has been suffering, I think, from turn 2. No, not turn 2, but definitely turn 4 or something. I don't know. Either way, it's taken heavy casualties. I think that's an understatement. I think that might be the most unlucky Hotchkiss in the world, and then they keep giving it reinforcements. And they keep dying and dying and dying for every turn of the game. That's pretty rough. Take the hex. They have attack of 1. I don't think they're gonna attack. So going in here, using all the yeah, not necessarily. Alright, let's actually think this through. So this looks bad. That gets rid of those guys. Just in case I don't destroy them. So now, definitely gonna go after the infantry here. I'm gonna have to push my way up. You're getting these. Oh, you already attacked, right? Yeah. What vision do you have too? Well, here you go. Another target. I don't even want to attack it like this. I think it's very risky. And from the next turn I'll be able to move up there anyway. I'll take this though. Maybe not. But I will start digging these guys out, and if they're fully suppressed... Okay, this should be good enough for now anyway. Alright, let's take this. They can only move one hex, so let's move you in here. Might still be able to take this too, but my priority is up here. Better make them lose their entrenchments. Alright, we're at 12 already, so not pushing it. Like I said, I'll make sure to be able to get enough points. Or enough of those transports. You're gonna just attack down here though. That's it for this turn. Yeah, just going back as expected. So I'll move these guys up and then I can shell them as well. Good turn. Continue bombing the Hotchkiss. Finally, after all those years of trying to deal damage to it. Alright, let's move them here for some refueling, and then afterwards they'll go up to the north. They are already marginally suppressed, but wouldn't mind another hit. I got it here. I knew I would get a free unit, but it would have been either here, or here. I remembered that from the last time I played it, but I wasn't sure which of these it was. Like, I thought it was all the way up here at Newport, maybe, but I guess it wasn't. Well, that's fine. I'm happy I got this, so now I don't need to worry about that at least. So I do hope at least to push all the way here. I will probably just try to repair, so I'm actually fine with how it's positioned right now. So, yeah, the bombing's still not really that good. But I do have 2 artillery to focus on this now, and I might be able to make it surrender. I think it's worth a shot instead of trying to destroy this. It's looking good so far. 9 out of 9, excellent. Alright, I'm gonna have to do it with a tank, but they are even protected afterwards. Now let's use the infantry. It's gonna give me some sweet prestige. Perfect. Move you up. Guess I'm gonna start focusing on these guys down here then too. Just I can take it very easy, like there's really no reason for me to rush in there. Or even here, I think. Yeah, they might buy stuff on the next turn, but that would be out here. And pretty much in there already. If you want to attack, you can do that, because then it won't repair and I get to destroy the units easier. Yeah, so let's move you move you here so I can destroy that on the next turn. I'll start moving my air forces up north. Because I'm kind of done here. Alright, however much it was before, and I think it was 12. Let's just get to business. It's 13. Oh yeah, they could use that too. That was silly of me. So definitely moving up to destroy these. And I'll still attack this though. Let's The unfortunate thing here is Oh. I shouldn't destroy it now. Wow, that's real poop. Probably could not have done any worse. Maybe spotting would have been worse, but not by much, I think. Not by much. Right, destroying anything here now is useless. So kind of messed that up, but I have enough turns to worry about it, or to not worry about it. It's 14. Yeah, these guys are not gonna do a whole lot anymore. But these might. I even don't need to refuel down here, so. With rainy weather, it doesn't change that much. Although I'll at least move right next to this hex now, so let's start lowering this guy's entrenchments. And I can use the airfield now. So I'll leave those there. They're all looking good. I don't need to destroy anything there. And you can already go down. Oh, it's still raining. So I'll just wait. I can get the victory on the next turn. I have plenty of trains to destroy here. And I'm currently at 14. Alright, let's just get rid of one more. So 15 then. So then if I spot one, right, I can destroy this one on the next turn too, and that should be it. And just in case, put the Strat Bomber here, another one next to it, and there's already, let's put you up here to attack. There we go. So that's all looking good. Might not be able to take that one now, but hey, I'll take anything I can get, so that should do the trick. I'll move you out as well, just in case. Alright, turn 17. They will just retreat into that hex, so there's nothing I can really do about that. Can just attack them, push them back. Shell them again. And take this hex. So that should be 16. $17. 18. Alright, so I should have enough. Okay, there's no unit there. I guess I can push it. And that's it. Get the decisive victory. Luckily I did count correctly. Yeah, very successful mission. I think also a pretty easy one actually, compared to the last two. Didn't take any really notable damages, like some of my guys got hit slightly, but I think overall very successful mission. And yeah, very little losses overall, so that worked quite well. Capture the Matilda, so that's great. I will get to sell that off. That's probably going to be pretty pricey, which is great. Yeah, let's go to the briefing here. and see what the Generalfeldmarschall has to say. Funnily enough, this looks yellow on my map instead of gray, but might just be that it just seems to be a slight off coloring. So it seems to be distinct even from these auxiliary ships. I wanted to say Kriegsmarine units. Hello once again, Herr General. It is good to finally be in contact with you again. I would chide you on your unauthorized attack against the BEF at Dunkirk, but the surrender of more than 300,000 British and French troops is being hailed as the most significant victory yet in this entire war. Congratulations, your intuition and initiative have paid off handsomely. This time. Yeah, well, we'll see about next time though. Which is probably, I think that's Moscow. Yeah, I think the next time we're gonna go out on our own and have some fun is gonna be Moscow. So it might not pay off that well next time. We'll see. Either way, thanks for watching. Take care. See you all next time. Bye-bye.